Week 29. What a great workout week. Let's go. Okay. Hey everybody. So week 29. It's a great week. Really had a good session. Okay, let me start over. Hey everybody. Well, week 29 is in the can. Man, what a great week. Really was a successful set of workout sessions and could not be more pleased. Before I get to that, I want to remind you guys that we're training for Ironman. We're doing these videos to bring awareness, to raise funds through Ironman Foundation for Tying Vines, a nonprofit that does humanitarian work for Syrian refugees. It's a huge tragedy, huge problem. So if you don't know much about it, go to my Ironman Foundation webpage in the description below, and we have an intro video. You can watch that. It's pretty short, give you an idea of kind of what we're about, what we're doing, what we're fundraising for. But it also describes the humanitarian crisis that is the Syrian refugee crisis. Millions and millions of people displaced, kids, women, and children, and in these camps where Tying Vines is trying to support and help these folks through vocational training and medical support, trauma counseling. These people have been through things, unspeakable things we'll never have to deal with, and so learn about it. Consider giving. We're trying to raise $25,000. We're not quite halfway there, and we've got 10 weeks to go. So anything you can do to help would be much appreciated. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to the recap. We'll talk about our mileage and go from there, okay? So week 29, in the swim we had 6,100 yards total. In the bike, 105.8 miles. And on the run we had 21 miles even for a total active work time of 11 hours and 13 minutes. So crept up on mileage, of course, as we would expect. Workouts, so great week. It was a little chilly at times, didn't really hamper the training too much. We got everything in, no problem. Man, my Thursday long run was just one of the best workouts I've had in a long time. It was a 12-miler. The instructions were to keep my heart rate at 5 beats below my ceiling for the first 6 miles. And then, depending on how I was feeling, felt okay to do negative splits. If you don't know what a negative split is, that is to increase your pace every mile thereafter. So, I'm running with 5 beats below. I'm running at a 9:20 a mile, something like that. And then at mile 6, I started increasing my effort. But and I'm using my heart rate as my guide to reflect my effort and also my breathing and just experience. And so you creep up in effort, your heart rate creeps up, and you're trying to keep that negative split so that every mile thereafter is a little bit faster. And man, it just worked perfectly. I looked at my Strava data later and could not have been more pleased with that. It took a lot of focus, concentration on that run in order to do it. But it's a good, and I won't be come race day in those negative splits. But it helps to kind of get you in tune with your body and effort, perceived effort, your heart rate, so that come mile 13, mile 18, mile 20, you've got some gas to get to the finish line. And that's really what those things are about. Could not be more pleased with that workout. And then Evan and Lauren came in Friday night for the weekend to do a long ride, and we did a run too. We ended up swapping the bike and the run Saturday and Sunday due to the weather. It was kind of wet the night before. It was pretty chilly Saturday morning, so we ended up opting for the long run, or for the long run on Saturday. And then Lauren, she's got a little bit of a hip issue she's dealing with, and so she ended up staying home on Sunday. Did a trainer ride at the house. Evan and I went out on the road and did an 80-mile ride. Another good session. Went really conservative on the way out, and then at the halfway mark, we just kind of I let my heart rate kind of drift up. Effort stayed about the same, and drifted up a little bit, and the goal was to finish feeling pretty good, fresh, whatever. And by and large, 80 miles, my buttocks was ready to get off that saddle, but legs, cardio, everything else, no complaints. Felt pretty good, actually. It was a 4.5 hour adventure, and so again, no complaints. Very happy with the workout. So overall, the week, swims were the swims. Nothing to report. Injury update, again, no issues. Really happy to report that. Second and third week in a row with just nothing. Man, if I can just keep that up, be really, really, really pleased. So week 29, great workout week. Hope I have 10 more like it, just like it. So that's it. Stick with us. Be sure and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe so you can keep watching these. We've got 10 more to go. We're on the 10-week countdown, essentially, starting next week and to Ironman race day. And it seems like 10 weeks is a long time, but it is right around the corner. So we've got some good workouts coming up, some century rides coming up. Looking forward to that. So stick with us. We will see you guys next week.